Prime Minister and other members of Cabinet, Your Excellency President Ma Ying-jeou and members of your esteemed delegation, including some of whom I had the distinct pleasure and honor to be hosted by a few weeks ago while I visited your wonderful country. Ambassador Cao, Resident Ambassador of the Republic of China, and Ambassador Huggins, our resident ambassador in your wonderful country, who did such a great job hosting me as well during my recent visit of my wife and myself. It is indeed a pleasure for me to add a few words of warm welcome, President Ma, to you and your delegation on behalf of the government and people of St. Kitts-Nevis, many of whom are represented here in our audience, and to simply add to the words of our Right Honourable Prime Minister, who has already done justice on our behalf, to thank you for being here and to welcome you to St. Kitts-Nevis. I want to recognize the fact that you've been on a pretty tight schedule, a very packed itinerary where you've been visiting 6 countries in a very short time. And so I would not keep you very long. I simply want to say that you're presently seated on a site that we consider to be very important to the future economic development of this country, but a site which is steeped in economic history and social heritage for our people who toiled here for many, many years, turning the sugar industry into the breadwinner for this country. This is actually the location, part of the location that has been known in the past as the sugar belt of St. Kitts. This is where we produced the best yielding sugar cane and sent it to the distant sugar factory to be used in the manufacture of sugar for export to the UK and Europe. Of course, you know that that sugar industry had to be closed because of the state of economic disrepair that it found itself in just about 8 years ago. And President Ma, you and your government and people have shown over 30 years, but especially since that time, the strong partnership and friendship in helping our country to reorganize ourselves, to transform our economy, and to rebuild the economic hope for our people. And one of those areas that we have selected, Your Excellency, is the area of tourism, and especially sustainable tourism, which brings benefits to people all over the island and helps to empower our people in communities. This is one such community where we are extremely pleased that we are able to bring a development like this closer to the needs of a people who were likely to suffer most from the closing of the sugar industry. So this project is not only unique as being the largest such greenhouse in the Eastern Caribbean, but it's also extremely valuable to our people, President. And it is my esteemed duty to lead a team of public and private sector stakeholders who will see to it that this project over the next few years attracts the level and quantum of visitor that will bring significant returns on this important investment. I therefore let you know, President, that this project is a good thing. It is an important investment which we can justly share pride in your visit today, knowing that the progress has been good and that it won't be long before it is completed. Thank you in most part to your wonderful partnership and your government's interest in responding to the request of our Prime Minister a few years ago that such a project be undertaken. I'm very pleased to be associated with this project, and your resident ambassador has done an amazing job in helping to keep it on track and helping to work in partnership with our ministry and our tourism private sector to see to it that it does in fact reflect an authentic Caribbean agro-tourism experience which will be unmatched across our region. Thank you very much.